Alright, so this is kind of a random reading about Jeff Wittek and Tana Mongeau. I didn't have any real reason to do the reading. I just was kind of curious after I saw them on a podcast, a Trisha Paytas podcast. I know they have a podcast together, or they did, or she was kind of a co-host for him. And I know they have kind of a close friendship, so I just wanted to see if I could see what was going to happen with them in the future, like coming up. So right away, it's a lot of negative energy because most of these cards are reversed, and it looks like there's some kind of betrayal here that's going to take place. I'm going to go into the meaning of each card, and then we're going to interpret it together to find out if we can see what the betrayal is. So we start with the Five of Wands. Okay. The reversed meaning of the Five of Wands is deception and misinformation. You may be misled, so carefully consider the source of messages before you make assumptions. What you hear may be exaggerated or untrue. In its most negative aspect, the card can show dishonesty. In general, the Five of Wands can show you feeling stressed and in a weak position. And if so, it is better to keep your own counsel just for now, or at least be highly selective about the people you choose to trust. An additional meaning of the card is litigation. That's interesting. Okay. Let's do Justice reversed. I wonder if the two will end up in some kind of lawsuit together. But also, if you noticed, it's kind of like a lack of trust somewhere. Okay, let's move. We have to go to Justice. Life goes out of balance as work, relationships, and money issues spiral out of control. A decision may go against you, so there may be dishonesty or a miscarriage of justice. You are treated unfairly, which is compounded by bad advice from a trusted individual. You are not able to speak your truth and feel overruled by those who don't understand your predicament. It is important to find your voice and stay strong to your values if you are in the right. Okay, so that's kind of weird because justice is also about legalities, and it's talking about dishonesty again. I really wonder if these two are going to end up in a lawsuit of some kind. It just seems like it's leaning that way. Also, I don't know why there's so much dishonesty here. Like, is one lying to the other? Maybe one's like not telling the complete truth about something. Okay, Four of Cups reversed. The meaning of the reverse Four of Cups is generally the same as for the upright card, but with a higher degree of dissatisfaction. You may be yearning for change, but don't yet know what you want. If so, it's important to try new tactics at work and address what needs to change in your relationship or environment. Try to express your needs now rather than locking them up. When the Four of Cups is reversed, the man's crossed legs echo the bent knee of the card, the Hanged Man. One of this major arcana card's meaning is hanging around feeling in limbo. Rather than wait for change, the message of the reversed Four of Cups is to take control and make life happen. Thankfully, this limbo is temporary. Change is always possible. So because this is a Cancer card, I wonder if Tana feels like she's waiting around for something with him. And I don't know if this is business related or if she has feelings for him or something, but she's there's something that she's not satisfied with that she's like waiting for. So the Magician is kind of about being in charge of your own destiny, and over here with the Four of Cups, it was talking about taking control. So I wonder if Tana's going to be the one who makes a big move of some kind that does something to this friendship. Like, I think she's going to be the one responsible for why there's so much negativity here. Let's see. Because I don't know if it ends or not, because we're not there yet, but let's see. Three of Swords. When the Three of Swords reverses, the opposite of the upright card is accompanied by quarrels and drama. In a sense, despite the upheaval, this gives a more positive meaning than that of the upright card, as at least feelings are expressed and some of the confusion and pain is shared and released. Those around you will understand your need to vent. I wonder if she's secretly got feelings for him. There's something here, or she's secretly mad at him about something. I don't know what this is, but it kind of seems like it's leaning more toward it's on her side rather than his. Is there something that... I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's skip to the Three of Wands. But it does say that she's gonna be like, whatever she's feeling, whatever this is gonna come out. Like, she's gonna talk about it at some point. Okay, Three of Wands reversed. When reversed, the Three of Wands shows communication problems. Plans are delayed and it may be difficult to make progress in your projects. Relationships can suffer under this influence as you find it hard to express yourself and understand what others are saying. Misunderstandings may make you feel needlessly isolated. If this applies to you, resist the frustration that this influence brings and go with a slower pace for a while. Overall, however, these are minor negatives. This is still a good card of good fortune, even when reversed, so don't let glitches become a distraction. You can still succeed. So this is communication problems between them. I feel like she doesn't feel understood in some way by him, and she's been kind of keeping it to herself. But it looks like she's going to say it, but I don't know. I also don't know what this has to do with the legal issue that they're going to have. I wonder if she'll end up feeling slighted by some kind of business thing they go into. Or maybe he'll feel slighted. Let's see. Eight of Cups reversed. Nope, not... Yeah, Eight of Cups. Hold on. Why do I keep jumping to Eight of Pentacles? Hold on. Okay. What are you holding on to? Take stock. Are you clinging into the past when you really do know that your current living situation has to change? When reverse, Eight of Cups shows errors of judgment. So you jump too soon or stay too long, unable to see that there's an alternative way to do things. At this point, there's no logical solution. Like the Eight of Cups, Spear of Hod for the mind and its strategies and intellectual approach might make you feel in control. But the way ahead is to follow your instincts. Timing is important now, so trust yourself that you will know the right time to move on without self-pressure. An additional meaning of the card is being abandoned, leaving you confused as others move on from you with undignified haste. Okay, now I kind of think this relationship's going to fall apart. Also, something to make note of is that the end of the deck card was the Devil upright. This is kind of a toxic friendship. I'm going to give you the meaning of the Devil card so you can see what I mean, but I don't think it's as positive as they portray it to be. Also, I think they secretly might feel something for each other. Let me see. You may be enslaved to an ideal or a relationship that demands too much. What started positively or even pleasurably has reversed, and now you are seeing a situation for what it is. This is a destructive situation, and you may be feeling controlled and under a bad influence. This is a card of greed, temptation, and materialism. Yet to change the situation, you still need to think laterally and use a little cunning. It's never worth confronting the problem as the negativity is endemic. Hence, the Devil card often appears to describe situations that are not worth trying to fix or heal. The message is to simply walk away, to escape in the best way you can, regardless of the temptation of staying. The Devil often arrives in a relationship reading to show lust and negative ways of relating, in that one partner is gaining much more than the other. By extension of this, additional meaning of the Devil are addiction issues with sex, food, substance abuse, and overall negative thinking patterns. Difficult relationships are indicated here, such as controlling partners, lust over love situations, affair, and codependent patterns. For separated partners, the devil may show financial dependency or other ongoing money or property issues that keep you tied to the past. Okay. So basically, this is it looks like it started out good and now it's kind of toxic. There's a weird controlling factor here. I kind of feel like Tana feels controlled in a little bit of a way. I think it's Tana who feels controlled by him. I'm not saying that Jeff is controlling her. I'm just saying that's how she feels. I also feel like she feels like she's tied to him, and it's kind of like an obligation rather than her really wanting to be. I feel like this friendship is definitely going to break apart because it shows an abandonment. So it's like an abandonment, a legal issue, and emotional disconnect. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, this is a pretty negative reading.